Welcome back, everybody, to Four Banger Fun Facts. And why it's called Four Banger, my glass holds 4 beers. And we're using Keystone Light. I did use, the last time I did this, I used Guinness Extra Stout. And a baby oyster is called a spat. I don't know why they got that. I did a video on how fast I can drink 1 beer of these, and it took, take a guess, 20 minutes. No, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Bam. Cats can see 6 times better at night than humans. Need a drink after that. Beating my gums too much. That is so good. Hummingbirds can fly upside down and backwards. I like hummingbirds. My mom used to feed them. You can get real close to hummingbirds. If you put a feeder there and you just be still, it'll be like right here. They'll land and they'll eat, they'll feed, but as soon as you move a little bit, boom, they're gone. They don't stick around, Jack. Termites, I think it was some termites, can build mounds as high as 3-story building. It's a big, that's a lot of termite. That's a lot of stuff from the ground, I guess. I don't know. Not a bad beer. I can't tell the difference between them beers and other beers, but now this one I have a problem with. You can buy perfume for your dog. Now I don't like that because dogs' noses, I guess, are like 5,000 times more sensitive than a human's nose. And they show this Febreze thing and air fresheners you're spraying around the house, and I can imagine that dog coming in there is probably like a punch in the face. That's why I thought about that, and I was like, when we had Spot, it probably drove her nuts. That's why I didn't like using cleaners or perfumes or carpet scented stuff and all that crap. I didn't like that. Pumpkin, a rescued raccoon, has over 1 million followers on social media. I don't know about now. I did have a social media for Spot at one time. It was just her, she would just like have a picture there or just post stuff up. Bark, 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 bark. Growl, bark, bark, bark. And that was her post. The giant squid's brain is shaped like a donut. Donuts. Each time a rattlesnake sheds its skin, its rattle gets another layer. Another layer? Yeah, something like that. The Tundra swan has the most feathers out of any other bird. 25,000, approximately 25,000 feathers. Who counted that? The word ferret means little thief. All right, that's about true. I like ferrets. I'd like to have one, but I think recliners are the number one. If you own a ferret, I think recliners are the number one thing that kills them. Well, yeah, I can explain that. I can understand that. Also, U.S. President Herbert Hoover had a dog named King Tut. Yeah. I don't know. All turtles lack one thing. No teeth. A gummy. Also, the average rain cloud can weigh as much as 100 elephants. That's a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain. I don't know. That's how do they, well, I'm sure they can measure it. The density, are all rain clouds the same density? Well, they have to get so big then it can't hold the rain anymore. I guess, I don't know. Researchers can tell what kind of shampoo you use by checking your phone, your cell phone, the stuff on your cell phone. They can tell you what kind of shampoo you use. Yeah. Mosquitoes pee on you. Why they suck your blood? Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Oh. Doctors removed a 14-pound hairball, 6 kilograms, from a stomach of a woman. A woman's stomach. They removed it. 14 pounds? That's like 2 babies. Oh. You probably have like pica, where they eat your hair all the time. Why doesn't it pass through your system? Why doesn't it just go through? Like gum, they say gum sits in your system. No, it goes through. Gum doesn't sit in your stomach and you die. Like watermelons. You know, I wonder, when they say you eat the watermelon seeds, you're going to get a watermelon growing in your stomach. No, it won't. But whenever I ate watermelon with seeds, I just eat the seeds alone. It saves a lot of time. It's just, you know, instead of spitting them out, taking your time, just swallow them. And also, I think small watermelons, you know why they're seedless? Because they're not fully grown. This is what I think. They can't get their seeds. They pick them too early. You're eating and killing baby watermelons. And that's bad. Plants do feel pain. There you go. Hey, vegetarians, you got to stop eating. You can buy octopus flavored potato chips. Ooh. Octopus flavor. Ugh. Ooh. Why? I don't know. I tried sushi before. I tried octopus, I think 3 times. I tried to like it. No. It's just like chewing a piece of rubber. There's no flavor. And it doesn't break down. It doesn't break down. Maybe if you're a cone head, we have rows of teeth and just shred it. I don't know. But it doesn't break down. I cannot eat octopus. I tried it a couple of times, 3 times. Once in a sushi place where I worked at a Japanese restaurant, and a couple of times when we went out to this, what was it, like an international buffet. They had the little tentacles, is it testicles? No, tentacles. Nope, I can't eat it. It's just, I can eat it, but I'm fighting to swallow it. Oh, some bees are purple. Purple bees. They make purple honey? No, probably not. Armadillos can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes. I held my breath. I know I can do it for a minute. I think there was one time I held it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. But now if you lay down flat and just lay there for a few minutes to get to slow down, and you, instead of sitting up, your heart beats and it uses more to pressure. Lay flat and try to hold your breath for a minute. You can hold your breath, I think, longer when you're laying flat than you can if you're sitting in a chair. I'm gonna try that. That's pretty cool. Anyways. There are more book titles on Earth than living species of everything, of living things. There are more book titles. I don't know who's giving me these fun facts. I don't know. But I will tell you, lemons float, limes sink. That's weird. And what? Water? Milk? Beer? Don't put it in beer. Well, I do like when they give you, like you get a blue moon, they'll put an orange in there or something, a slice, and I eat everything. I eat the rind and all. Eat the whole damn thing. That's good stuff. There is a hide and seek championship. Really? Hide and seek championship. They never found the guy. He's the champion. It was like, I used to tell people this story. My buddy owned this waterproofing company. They'd waterproof houses, and they went to this guy's house, and they said, okay, so they're going to waterproof this guy's house. And he moved in a couple years ago, and they were digging up beside the house, and they freaking hit something. And they started digging around it. It was a coffin. They freaking found a coffin. They end up excavating it and called the police and everything. Police were there. They opened it up, and there was a skeleton in there. Had a big medallion on his chest. And hide and go seek champion. Yeah, hide and seek champion. Wow. Pineapples are sweeter if you put salt on them. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna definitely try that. And scientists, this is a stupid one, built a $1,000 treadmill for a shrimp. Why does the government give these grants to study this stupid crap? Where did they get anything out of that? I don't know. There's an empty crypt beneath the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Now, what's in there? I don't know. It's empty. There's air. Why is it there? That's odd. I hear there's like secret bunkers underneath there, so I can understand that. Yeah, you probably have to. I don't know. Between 1993 and 2013, 10 new countries were developed, appeared. 10 new countries. How are you going to write the history books? What are you going to do with that? I don't know. Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. There you go. All right. There are 10 times more galaxies in the universe than originally thought by scientists. Now, there's a lot of galaxies. Now, my thought on galaxies and us being the only life out there, okay, you get a handful of sand. I want to put this in perspective. Get a handful of sand, and how many galaxies, and this is one galaxy, okay? That equals, like we'll say, all them grains of sand are all the stars in that galaxy. And there are billions of galaxies, they say. All right? You just do this one time. You just get some sand, put it there, and just do it 1,000,000 times. All right? How big of a pile would you have with 1,000,000 handfuls of sand? Okay? Then you go to that big giant pile of sand, you take one grain out of there, and you set it there, and that is the only life out of all of that sand, you know? And that's just 1,000,000, and they say there's billions of galaxies. That puts it in a little bit of perspective of there has to be life out there. It's just way more advanced than we can't even understand. There you go. 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 = 10. Ha! Mind blown, huh? Probably not. You probably already knew that. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. A small marble compass is in the center of the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. It's the exact center of Washington, D.C. Right? Bam! That's it. That's the point right there. That's pretty cool. The most common color of penguin poop? Take a guess. No. Pink. It has to be what they eat. It has to be. You get them blue tortilla chips, you eat a bunch of those. You'll be surprised. It'll be Halloween, man. Wow. The giant Pacific octopus has over 50,000 babies at one time. Bam! That's a mess. It's a lot of formula. Oh, man, feeding them kids? Better get a couple more jobs. Oh. And also, beautiful and pneumonia are the two most misspelled words in the United States. Yeah, I bet two of the most. I'm sure there's a whole lot of them anymore. Not a bad beer. Just like any other beer. Some lobsters live to be more than 130 years old. That's old. You're going to need a couple of canes for that. You can walk around 2 damn canes. Or a walker. 2 walkers. There are seeds that look like hamburgers. Hamburger trees. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I'm bloated. No, just need a burp. Oh. The ball, the belt, the bell, and the bow tie are 4 chicken nuggets shapes. There you go. I never looked at a chicken nugget that way. I never noticed. I never thought to think of look at that way. I'm gonna start looking. All right, get a couple more in here. Snail shells were once used as money. I don't know. That I would open up a snail farm. Would that be counterfeit? Counterfeiting things? I don't know. But possums are about the size of a grain of rice at birth. That's freaking small. Okay. For the last one. Big Bird is 8 feet 2 inches tall, and that's about the size of an ostrich. I didn't know ostriches were that damn tall. That's pretty big. All right, I'm done. A Japanese spider crab, this is the last one. A Japanese spider crab, known as Big Daddy, can grow to be as big as 10 foot across. 10-foot crab. That's a lot of meat. So there you go. I did another fun fact with this. Maybe next time I'll use an IPA. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I need a beer.